The Pirates will put total weather and will get started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Washington Huskies offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing the defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches.
There we go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Washington wants to go quickly.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more powerful than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
And the Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback on the keep. Trying to get the end zone. The ball is loose. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So East Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Davis looking to pass. Finds a man on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A solid pick up there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
Hold it. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Kyle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. the option. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Pirates got this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. They go to the draw. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Got a little space. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Looking to fire. It's complete. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Huskies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Pittsburgh. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
How about that one? Definitely be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a few on that completion. And the Pirates in the hurry up. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Complete to the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they down, he'll throw it. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Husky. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's McLaurin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for room. It's Montgomery. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Caught behind the line. It's Connor. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Time to take a shot. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Davis will throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Extra grab. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Davis looking to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Pirates will call on their punt team. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Find some fresh air. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Muscling ahead on third and short. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Davis will throw. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Grab behind the line. It's McClain. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep it. Breaks into the open. They finally get it stopped, and his veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Grabbed over the middle. It's high. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Pirates can really attack on this second and short. Davis looking to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Off the RPO, far right, trying to convert. Just what Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Temple is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 20 over UAB. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thank you. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Davis will throw. Got him downfield. And the explosive play there on the ball all the way to the 44. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And some room to work. And it's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And now on second down for this offense. Going to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Got the first down. Looking for more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's McLaurin. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Davis looking to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but then you've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Off the RPO, complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Finds a spot in the middle. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw at Hawkins. Here's the pressure. And the sack. All the way back at the 5.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Pirates will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Reads it, fires complete. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Husky. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered. All game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been, they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment, and what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 36 over the Red Hawks of Miami. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking downfield is Hawkins. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. Through. nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes his man miss.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab over the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Hunt is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower. Putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.